What's going on, guys? Apex Gaming here, and today I'm going to give you some tips and advice on taking on Amatsu. So if you haven't played Portable Third, Amatsu was the final boss of the game, and he has several powerful attacks and some that could even one-shot you if you're not careful. Hopefully with this guide, you'll be able to avoid and just make the best out of your hunt. The first attack I want to cover is the double water beam attack. He does it a lot in phase 1 and somewhat a little bit in phase 2. With adept users, it's simple. Just simply dodge the attack and just keep going in a straight line. For people that are not using adept, just sheath your weapon quickly and make a run for it. But always in a straight line, because that will guarantee you you dodging the attack. After delivering a massive amount of damage, you will now enter phase 2. Get ready for a more aggressive Amatsu. The second attack is also probably one of the most dangerous attacks. If you're not careful, it can easily wipe out the whole team in one single attack. For gunners, it's really easy. Just aim for the head and just shoot it until it drops. For Blademaster, it's a little bit trickier. You might have to just wail on it a bit and pray that it drops and cancels the attack. If you're not feeling confident about it, you can either carry a Farcaster or sheath your weapon and try to outrun it. When you're running though, when you start feeling your hunter violently go back, or I guess you could say getting sucked really quickly, just make a safety dodge or a safety leap and it will probably save you from that attack. For Prowlers, this attack is really easy. It's not even considered a threat for them. Simply all they have to do is sheath their weapon and press R and B together, and they will simply dig underground, which they can just move around freely and just avoid the attack. There's also a skill which is I really prefer and recommend it. It's called the emergency escape, I guess. I think that's what it's called. But basically your Prowler quickly goes underground, and it also heals them about the equivalent of a potion. And it only costs 1 point, so it's really helpful in tight hunts. Once in phase 2, Amatsu starts using this new attack. It basically shoots out 3 rotating cyclones or tornadoes that don't do that much damage, but it can set you up and put you in a potential dangerous situation. Luckily, this attack is actually really easy to avoid. All you have to do is basically just fight him around his upper left body, just wherever he shoots their tornadoes at, so just hang out in that certain zone, and the tornado will not hit you, and you'll be able to still fight the monster. And finally, we have Amatsu's last attack. The Grande Vortex beam is what they call it. Amatsu only does this when he's near his death, so when he starts doing this, you know he is almost ready to be killed. It deals massive damage, and it can easily one-card people if you're not careful, but his attack pattern is always the same. His first beam goes vertical, his second beam goes horizontally, and then the last beam is always vertical as well. I have a clip up ahead that will show how it's done. Prowlers once again get the advantage on this attack because they can simply just go underground and hide while Amatsu does the attack. It doesn't hurt them, which, to be honest, I thought it would, considering the massive blast attack that it does. But yeah, apparently they're in the clear, so honestly playing Prowler is a great advantage when fighting Amatsu with a team. So hopefully with the advice I've given you, and with some practice and patience, you'll be able to take down Amatsu with ease. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you want to see more, please subscribe, and happy hunting, guys.